And today we have the DJ Angel Show. Welcome!
Hey, happy holidays. I'm kind of sick here, but we're going to hang with you today.
Definitely. Thank you for coming.
Definitely. Happy holidays, everybody!
Well, they all know that. And, it's been a while since, you and I have talked, so... but there is one thing I would like to really discuss, and that is one game that we used to play logistically that was actually fun back in the day, and it is now nothing but trash. And that game is Minecraft.
Dump it in the trash! Or bring back my original, and I'll be happy.
Yeah, definitely. But with the new update that they released for Minecraft, okay, I thought it was just like a new version, and that was going to be it. No, that's not what happened, folks. What happened is now we got a freaking voice that talks, and I can't shut it off. And
yes, you can. You can shut the voice off.
I've looked all over through the freaking menu and whatnot, trying to shut the damn thing off.
I'll help you get through that. I don't remember how I did it, but I shut it off immediately because it drove me insane. Like, oh my god, it was horrible. Insane.
Well, not only that, but when you go, if you're like in creative, and you go to open the creative menu for, everything, you got your character on one side and your creative stuff on the other. And I don't like that.
Well, Minecraft has always been a moneymaker in some form or fashion, but now you have to buy like furniture, which originally I thought might have been kind of cute, put an actual table in your house or something like that. But
yeah,
then they have these already pre-made houses for you, and you put the stuff in, and it kind of takes all the creativity out of it, because I used to try to figure out how to make a chandelier. It took me forever to perfect my chandelier. Now you just go buy one.
Yeah, logistically, which I don't know what the price is for, the furniture, but, Minecraft is... Is that for per furniture?
No. For $3.99, you get like 350 pieces of furniture and I think a skin, they have it as a hanger, so like clothing or whatever.
Okay.
And a map of houses. Like, it looks like a little community already built for you. But I don't know, it's terrible.
Well, see, the thing is I started a world, okay, and I logistically was opening it up on my own, going through the whole entire thing, and I was in creative as well, and I had some cool stuff built, and I was kind of hoping that DJ would actually come into my Minecraft server and see all this, but now that they've changed all this, I don't play it no more. I'm sorry. Minecraft has just become how should we say, kind of
lame.
Stupid, lame,
yeah,
pathetic.
I'm wondering if it's, I couldn't tell, and maybe you can answer this for me, but it appeared, and I'm not, don't quote me on this, it appeared that you could use the same game on different platforms.
Really?
Yeah, like if you had it, say, hooked up on your laptop or whatever, that you could log into the Minecraft on the PlayStation 4 with that account. Even an
Xbox One or whatever?
I'm not sure. Yesterday was the first time I saw the update, and it made me so mad because it just, grumbled me that I played for maybe 15 minutes and quit. So,
I didn't even play for that long.
Right? See, I lasted longer.
Oh, damn, I got outlasted by DJ, damn it. Now I gotta go outbeat her. No, I'm kidding.
No, but I do want to investigate a little bit, because that could be neat, because I've seen a lot of kids, for example, they go to the homeschooling or the educational websites, and they use Minecraft in an educational manner. And I did notice on there that there's a place that says, to log in for educational use.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering like over the school year or whatever, maybe they make these fantastic things in school. My dog is going to let me have it this morning.
Uh-oh.
They make these things, and then they can go, like, when they're out of school, log in. I'm wondering.
But logistically, Minecraft has totally changed in comparing to what you're saying, DJ. The thing is, I was a big Minecraft fan. I met you on Minecraft along with one of my other friends. That's how I met you. And, the thing is I know you're laughing and you got your mic muted and all that, but I don't care.
It's just my dog. No, it's just my dog.
I understand that. I don't care if your dog goes woof, 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 woof on my channel. I don't care. I seriously don't care. It's okay with me. I've had dogs. They go bananas.
Don't say bananas. She likes those. And pistachios.
What about butter?
Oh, I don't know. My dog is already in trouble. Like, she has to go in a cage every time I leave now because Christmas Eve she scared me. She had these amazing omega, vitamin pills.
Yeah.
And there's 90 doses in a container. Well, there's a big warning on there, don't overdose them, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
And I gave her one every morning when I took my vitamins. I gave her one. And then when she looked in the container, I said, no, you have to wait. And I put it away. Well, Christmas Eve, we went out to dinner with some friends. And I set it up on the dresser because I didn't think she could get up there.
Well,
and
guess
she
again.
Got mad. Right. She got mad at me. She chewed the container and ate the whole blasted thing. So she got 70 doses of this crap.
Oh, shit.
So now her skin looks fantastical, but she's not going to So
well,
she's on my poopy list. Bad dog. Santa did not come for her.
Well, I logistically I liked this year's Christmas because my nephews actually got me something that, I can use constantly. And it's a pair of headphones I can listen to my music on,
Aww.
Well, I know that the headphones were fucking $10, $15 tops.
Oh, no, it came from
but
them.
It's the thought that counts.
Thank you. It is worth $1 million because those little cutie patooties gave it to you. So.
Yes, and the thing is, oh, let her bark and growl at whoever she's barking and growling at. That don't fucking bother me. I've heard everything.
She's barking at Express, and he's watching Dexter, so it's even funnier.
And then we hear shut up in the background because she's barking at Dexter.
She's gonna give him kisses now. She's totally all on him. She's like, I'll teach you to tell me to shut up. She's such a lovely dog. She's all up in his face hey.
But, logistically, Minecraft has changed a whole hell of a lot. And I like before they released the update, the version before that. If I could go back to that, I'd be grinning.
Right? I want it back. We should, start an online petition with all the YouTubers and just say, can we bring back just for us the original Minecraft because we're not taking this shit lightly.
Right.
We should have everybody shut down your Minecraft for one day and tell the servers off,
Oh, that'd be so much fun. Orbis, get the hell out of the way, you little bastard. Jesus Christ.
Yes, it's changed. It's really bad. But we should start some online rant where everybody comes in and just goes, we want our old Minecraft back. 'Cause I don't know.
That would actually be a heck of a lot better, because the thing is everything I had built on Minecraft in my own world, I was getting ready to invite you because, I was still in the process of working on it, but when they updated, when they updated Minecraft, all my worlds that I had and logistically I was doing got deleted with this update, which sucks.
No, did they? Is that what happened to my stuff? I thought it was because I switched PlayStation.
No. See, whenever you did the update for Minecraft, whatever worlds you had created, gone.
I spent years on those.
Even our friend's world is gone because I had it.
Oh my goodness.
All that work we did on his server, freaking opening most of the world, getting treasure chests, the end portals, all that's gone.
No.
I'm not too sure if, he might have actually saved his on his system, but when that update came out, if you had any worlds that you had, created, or, if you went to a new world and started doing scavenging or whatever, logistically,
I wonder,
gone.
I wonder, see, we had him, your friend that you're speaking of, and I both had them on the PlayStation 3, and we uploaded them to the cloud, and we brought them to PlayStation 4. Some of those worlds we created so many years ago on PlayStation 3, and it was ridiculous the amount of work we put into them. Like, we would spend all day and night.
Logistically, Angel, my worlds, weren't that big, but I was in the process of doing it. I was in creative and opening the map up, the whole entire map from end to end, top to bottom. And when I logged in the next day after that update was released, when I got back home from my job, I went on to Minecraft. I seen that, Minecraft, the game has changed from the home screen, from what it used to look like. And I was like, okay, there's a new update. Must have been just a regular update, nothing major for whatever games that you get. But when I logged in to Minecraft, I had to go through the freaking process when I first bought the damn thing of how to build, how to do this, how to do that, how to do that. I'm like going, I already know this shit. Why do I need to go through it again? Logistically. And, the thing is now, after I did all that again, I went to load my worlds. They weren't there.
Oh, that is so disheartening. I bet there's a bunch of people mad, but I wonder, how could they just get rid of all of our worlds? Like I said, some of those, as your other friend and I were working on, like...
When I jumped in and started helping, I won.
Years. We had entire underground railroad systems, like...
Yeah. You guys were telling me about that. And I don't know, maybe he has it saved on his system, but,
Oh, I'm going to ask. Oh, I am so sad.
You might want... You know what? You might want to hop on Minecraft and see if you still got any of your maps still. When you
the problem with that is if you recall, my other system took to dust a while back, and so
I remember.
I've had this one plugged in because my external hard drive got corrupted, and so to re-download, I just put it all on this system, and this one didn't have any of those Minecraft. So I'll later on today or tomorrow, I'll plug in the other system because it has. I don't think it's updated unless I don't know because it hasn't been plugged in. It hasn't updated yet.
Well, I'm just telling you right now, if you plug it in and turn it on and it says system update for Minecraft, stop it.
Don't do it, yeah. I'm going to see what I can do.
And if you logistically go into it and it says it needs to update, don't do it because you're going to... I mean, logistically, I don't know. I don't know if you saved... if you had those worlds on this other system that you're on right now, or, if you can still get them back from, those years of working on it. Goddamn, Warren Biscuit, get the fuck out of my way before I fucking put your ass away. The thing is I noticed this right away when I first logged into Minecraft, because, after the update, I was going to go back into my second world, which I was logistically working on, building a bridge from one end, from across from island to island, logistically. And that's what I was doing, is I was creating about a 4-block wide bridge, but keeping it 2-block wide with rails. That way other players could be walking around, going across the water without literally going down into the water and swimming.
Right.
And I legitimately had probably about 150 bridges built, 150 docks built and whatnot, so all that's gone. And now that I found that out, I've been asking all my friends that played Minecraft to load into Minecraft and see if they've still got their worlds. If they still got their worlds logistically, then I can still get mine back.
Right.
Or, I can just say, you know what, screw it. I'll redo one at a time, but it's going to take me fucking forever to logistically get back to where I was, which is going to be a bitch. Because I built my own freaking house. I had all these chests in there. I had a ender chest. I had beds. I had all this stuff for other players to join when they joined on me, that they could spawn. It was at the exact spawning point when you first load into the map on my end. There was beds, there was chests, there was an ender chest, and I had towers with a couple beds in there and whatnot. That way when you go to, like what we used to do, Angel, when we were scavenging, doing survival, going from one place to another, just to keep ourselves safe. Right. I had all this logistically built. I had everything almost all completed, and this took me logistically probably about 2 years to build.
Yeah, I was going to say, there was so many years, there was originally like 8 of us who worked on one world, and we never put it on creative, it was always in survival, and we had the Underground Railroad. We had bridges that were so high they could go from one end of the map to the other with a rail or walking or whatever, because of course they didn't have all that flying crap back then.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, we had the glass floors. That was a big thing a long time ago. We had glass floors, and up in the mountains, you could look down, and we had these huge caverns and caves, and it was so beautiful. We loved it. And then now it's I just can't imagine it being this gone.
Yeah, well, oh, shut up, God dang it. I logistically found out that, all my worlds, literally, that I've created and I've taken years to build, have actually went bye-bye. And you know how long it's going to take me to get back to that one point? It's probably going to take me about a good 2 to 3 years to get everything back to where I was so I can continue on. That's the only thing that sucks, because I could only do, so much Minecraft in a day. And, I have to get off of Minecraft because I start getting bored of it. Because, I'll build the house again, and, I'll put the beds back in. I'll build everything a little different. And, I'll make the block, the one blocks that the ones that stay lit all times, I was going to use those for the ceiling light and just run them all along the top of the ceiling, and then make my second floor do the same thing, make my third floor make the same thing, and then call that good enough. Because I legitimately had a floor for crafting, for storage. Right. I had a crafting table. I had a an anvil. I had all this on one floor. I had the chests. But the third floor, I had literally walls where I had opened the map, logistically. You know, I had like one wall, a certain area, and I had another wall, a certain area, so you could just go up to the third floor and say, oh, I want to go to here. And I could have given you the map. I could have made a copy of it and said, here's your map. Go have fun. You know, this is the route you got to take. Here's the maps that you got to follow for the routes. You know, logistically. And I had, I don't know if you remember the height of the mountains, but I had a bridge from top to top, logistically, so that way, you know, or I had the bridge high enough to where if you were in the boat, you could still go underneath of it, but the bottom of the bridge was lit with those blocks that would stay lit all day long and all night. You know the ones I'm talking about, Angel?
Yeah.
Well, I would use those underneath the bridge, you know, a couple of them to at least throw out enough light for you to see, oh, there's the bridge, let's go that way. Go, type thing. But logistically, I probably spent over the 2 years over maybe 5,000 hours in that time building all this shit. Now you're telling me I've got to go back and put them hours back into the damn game to rebuild my fucking map, and then it's just a pain in the ass. I'm sorry. But, you know, that's one thing I don't really like anymore. I mean, if Minecraft had an update like before this newer one came out, it was perfectly fine. I could work with it. You know, I was like, I don't give a shit. Still go and do my thing and create my worlds. And my world was just going to be logistically having fun, letting my friends travel from one place to another without getting their little feeties wet, or, you know, going swimming or going boating. You know, I had bridges all over. I even had this one where I built from the ground where you spawn straight up in the air past the clouds, and I had a sky bridge so you could see the whole entire map down below you. Nothing but glass.
Nice.
Well, then I put more glass up top and filled it with lava. That way that was lit, so you could see the path, and you could still look down and go, oh, you know, there's the freaking house where we spawn in at. What's over there? There's another village. And it was going from village to village to village to village.
My kids laughed at me because I built a gigantic village, like, from scratch, and they came in one day and there was villagers in it. That's a voice command. I don't know, because your PlayStation wants to hear your voice.
Well, Angel, you're not the only one that has been sick. I was sick probably about 2.5 weeks before Christmas. And I'm still coughing, I'm still hacking, and it's still that time of season to be sick.
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's really scary. My friend came from Arkansas for Christmas to Nebraska, and she headed home early because right now Nebraska is leading the country in the most amount of flu epidemics that are rampant in the state. Like, Nebraska's number one for the flu right now, and I was like, oh, please no, because we all had our flu shots, but everybody got this, like, pounding headache, this horrible scratchy throat, the whole works, like the nauseous, the whatever comes out the other end. Everybody had it, but it wasn't like
diarrhea and
yeah. I was trying to be polite.
There's no being polite on my channel. I don't give a shit
everywhere.
Exactly. But
yeah, I mean, it was pretty bad. But like the whole state is, the CDC's like, yeah, Nebraska's #1 for the flu right now. And there's like new strains, and it's like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? All die here in Nebraska?
well, see, the thing is okay. You know, I've literally watched the news. I watch a lot of news myself, and there's a couple other things I want to talk about with you, and I want to get your opinion on it. You know, logistically.
Not the flu.
No, it wasn't the flu. Come on, it was not the flu. I would never do anything like that, but
we're gonna hide from the CDC anyway, because it's like, I just said that out loud. So now they're coming after me. Everybody, be careful.
well, the thing is, you know, the impeachment for Trump.
Oh God, please don't get me started.
Oh, please do, please do.
No. You know, people are ignorant. I'm sorry. People in the masses are ignorant because, like, I don't care if whether you like Trump or not. It's not the point here. The point is that our government has banded together and said, ha ha ha, we're gonna get rid of Trump.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, there's an impeachment, and there's people out celebrating. He got impeached. Listen, he's still in office. Bill Clinton also was impeached. But you know what? He stayed in office. Now, does that mean that in 2020 he can't become president again? No, it just means you people wasted a whole bunch of time and effort and took our thoughts away from other stuff at the time that was more important. Somebody that they're not going to get rid of. He's not gone. He's staying. Oh my God, please stop. You know?
Yeah.
Like I said, you don't have to like him. It doesn't matter if you vote for him or not. The whole fact is that the impeachment process is a huge joke.
Oh,
Huge.
no shit.
Like, okay, let's impeach our president twice. He got impeached twice, 2 times.
But
and
the
you know
thing
what? He's sitting
is,
there.
but the thing is he's still in office, and he can still turn that shit down quickly. But you know what? He has not fucking done what he said he was going to do when he was first elected.
But none of them have. Let's just throw that out there.
Yeah, nobody's done the shit that they said they would do if they were president. Nobody has done it.
Him? Before he became president, have you ever watched his TV shows?
Yeah, I used to watch his TV shows and sit there and laugh my ass off.
Okay, well, here's the thing. When he was on You're Fired, the first couple episodes cracked me up so bad, I loved it. And then after that, it got boring.
Oh, yeah,
but I
definitely.
thought to myself, he is a pompous fucking asshole. Okay, now that being said,
yeah,
I still think he's a pompous asshole. However, I come from a military family, and I'm going to tell you right now
I
back my president. I back my president. He may not do everything that he said, but you name one president in the United States that has ever done everything that they said they were going to do, and I'll back down. But I support, everybody knows that, I support my president, and I do not like to be political. I do not normally tell people who I vote for or who I don't vote for. I stand behind Trump. And the reason I do this is because he's got some balls. Okay?
And he's the only one that has the fucking balls. None of these other presidents like Clinton had the fucking balls. They never fucking grew a goddamn pair.
Sucked. Wait, am I allowed to say that? Whoops. Okay. Aside from Monica and Bill, let me just say this though. Like, people have a problem with Trump because he's arrogant. Yes, he is. And then they want to throw that, he sexually harasses people. You name one person who hasn't done that shit. Not that it's acceptable, okay? It is not acceptable. But is it going to make a difference if he's president or a man on the street? It shouldn't. We should be mad at any person who does it, not just because he's the president. Like, he's not at a higher standard for that shit because he's president. So if you want to bring that out, bring it out. Okay?
Exactly.
But don't do it because he's president. Like, don't. Now, Obama, I wasn't real thrilled with Obama, but a lot of things that Obama processed are now coming out that Trump is getting blamed for.
Yep.
And the worst thing, I'm going to tell you, my biggest rant is the people, because I'm a mama and I would kill for my children. The biggest rant that people have about Trump is like, oh my God, look at the little babies in cages at the freaking border, and oh my God, he's a terrible, terrible man. No, he is not. He is following the law. He did not command that. That has been several presidents, okay, that have commanded
Before
that.
him.
Yes. And furthermore, if these sons of bitches would keep their fucking shit back, their children wouldn't be taken. Now, they've done everything they can to put these children with family members and et cetera, and even given them leniency to bring the children here for safety.
Exactly.
They're not just sitting in cages.
No.
I mean, in other countries, those children would be killed. Murdered right there in cold blood. But no. But Trump gets blamed for that, and I'm like, people, like, I see all these young moms go, oh my God, how could he be so heartless and support him? He's killing children. President Trump is not killing children.
No, he's not.
He's not killing children. And his military efforts are top notch. I'm going to tell you, the reason people were mad at him in the beginning was because he went and did something and didn't tell the American public he was doing it.
Exactly.
And they were pissed. Like, why didn't, you know what? That's his job. Let him do his freaking job and don't ask our permission. Because
exactly.
How many people are here? How many people are here right now? And they're watching our American news. So if he comes up and goes, you know what, people, we're going to bomb here, they're going to know about it first, and they're going to move. So what do? Yeah, keep your damn mouth shut. You take action, and that's what a president needed to do.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I mean,
I'm going to get hate mail for this, I hope you know.
No, we're not going to get hate mail for this, because you know what? We're speaking our fucking minds. We're speaking the fucking truth. And people have got to understand this. We're speaking the truth, and it's coming not from here, not from down here, but from our hearts. This is what we feel. You know? Logistically, that's how we feel about certain presidents. Because, I mean, okay, granted, I will give this to Trump. He's done a great job so far, but you know what? He said he was going to build a fucking wall between us and Mexico. Where's the wall? He said he was going to spend his money to build the damn thing. Where's the wall? I don't see it. I haven't seen any shit for it yet. The only thing I've seen is more security at the old wall.
Well, I'm going to tell you, though, that's a hard thing to do because America hasn't backed him.
Well, I understand that, but,
I mean, he can make rules, but he can't go against... I mean, the government and the people have kind of spoken, and they've pushed him away and said, you're stupid. Why are you spending so much money on this wall? But I'm going to tell you what. In our country alone, on our highways...
Right.
If you've ever driven by communities and seen those little fucking brick walls that prevent sound... They have spent more money on those than he has proposed for this big wall.
Yeah.
More money to prevent sound.
Okay, I do travel, but I don't travel as far as I would like to. But yeah, I still see them all around my town. Some here, some there, but yet the walls have been... instead of being one single color, they've been marked by paint, by graffiti and whatnot. And I'm sitting there thinking, you stupid people. That was supposed to prevent, sound from the highway traveling into the city, making it even louder. But yet you have to go and put graffiti on the fucking wall? It was only there for looks. When you're driving by, you're not freaking going slow, going, wow, look at that graffiti. Or, wow, look at that graffiti. You're sitting there doing the damn speed limit, flying by this goddamn wall, and you can't take time to look. It's supposed to be one color, which I believe is like blackish gray, but, it doesn't get hot. This stuff does not get hot in my town. It's supposed to it stays cool because what it is like, it's pretty much like it's almost like foam, where they got those little air pockets that allows the heat to go through it. That's it.
Right.
But it prevents the sound from traveling any further than the highway. I mean, granted, yeah, I can still hear the highway, but it's not as loud as it was years ago. See, okay, probably about 34 years ago, before they built this wall, that highway was so goddamn loud, I could hear it all the way from the highway to the other end of my town, where I live. And it was just so goddamn loud that when I was little, I could barely get any goddamn sleep. The only place I could go to get any goddamn sleep was my grandmother's, because my grandmother lived near a railroad track and the fucking trains going by every day, but at a certain time, always put me right to fucking sleep, because that clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack of the railroads going down the railroad track put me right to sleep. I'm like, I love this
Right.
sound. Which, you know, granted, I do miss around here, because I ain't got no goddamn any trains going by.
We do.
They're tearing up my fucking railroad tracks, because logistically, when I was a kid, you know, and I was old enough to walk out on my own and be by myself without an adult, I would always go to the railroad tracks, but I would be off the track so the train could still go by, and I'd still be safe on the side of the railroad tracks, just walking down, minding my own goddamn business, and just stand there and watch the train go right by me at 15, 20 miles an hour. I'd sit there and I'd wave at them all and, you know, count the fucking cars as they were going by, going, I love this sound, just keep fucking walking from one end of my town to the other. That's all I was doing. As the train was going by, you know, I'd be far enough away from it, because when I hear it coming, you know, I'd get off of the gravel down the hill a little bit to where I could still see it, and I could just sit there and watch it go by and have fun watching it go by and all that. But now, they've torn up most of the damn tracks around here, that I kind of wish that, you know, I could get something to remember it by, because where I used to live, and actually where my grandmother used to live, the business that she used to work at, she used to make furniture. And this was not furniture like the furniture, hang on, let me show you. I can show you.
Not the Minecraft furniture.
No. Okay. For example, furniture like my chair. They made that type of furniture, but it was not it was a rocker, but didn't have all of this, all this comfort, all this foam and whatnot. It was a regular rocking chair that had a foam seat and a foam back, but the rest of it was wood. And the thing is, you know, I loved my grandmother fucking to death. And, you know, the thing is she worked at this place for God many years. And they actually made, if you look at the size of a big oak tree, the ones that are real big and round, they used to make fucking those statues out of that. Like the Indians for the smoke shops, or a bear or whatever. They used to fucking make that. They did that by hand. They didn't have any of the tools that we have nowadays. They did it all by hammer and chisel and sanding by hand.
Nice.
When I was a little kid, and when I was probably about logistically 5 years old, mind you, 5 years old. That was 31 years ago. And I was, you know, a little guy. My grandfather took me to my grandma's work, and we went in there, and I would literally stand there where they were making these statues, and I was watching them, you know, from a safe distance. I was watching them chisel a little bit, sand a little bit, you know, shape it, get this all done. Right. And I'm like, wow. And I even asked my grandfather, I was like, Grandpa, what are they making? And he's like, you see those blueprints over there on the wall next to it? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's what they're making. And they were legitimately making this big bear out of a fucking oak tree. And this oak tree had to be, when you're fucking 5 years old, the oak tree was looked like to be about 10 feet wide from side to side when you're small. Because when you're little, everything looks fucking huge.
Right.
And my grandmother at the time was on her break, and my grandfather said, I've got our grandson here with me. And she's like, you didn't. And he's like, what? He was going to be left at home alone, and he's only 5, so I brought him with. It's only like a couple of blocks to your work. And she's like, oh, that's a different story. But logistically, we would pull into the parking lot. By the time we would pull into the parking lot, there would go a train right by. And I would stand up after, the car was parked and everything was safe. When it was safe to stand up on the seat, I'd stand up on the seat. I'd stand there at the window just watching the train go by, going, Grandpa, I want to be a train driver. Nowadays, I can't even be a fucking train driver. I mean, logistically, they still do have train jets around here, but it's very rare because they only travel from Falconer to Buffalo. They don't travel very far. They just go from one end to another, turn around, come back. They don't travel that far anymore. Not like they used to, going from one end of the state to a different state or whatever. They never do that anymore around here.
Right.
And the thing is I love trains. I fucking loved them. When I was a kid, I had a train set to actually watch go around in a circle. That was actually pretty fun for me when I was fucking 5 years old. I'd sit there and just literally do one of these. Sit on my butt, cross-legged, and just sit there and watch my train and just kind of turn myself a little bit and watch my train go by. It wasn't going very fast, but it was still interesting to me when I was a kid, which I fucking loved. So, but yeah, that was my childhood. I loved trains when I was a kid, and I still love trains. Every time I hear a train, and I'm sitting down in my chair, which is right here behind me, every time I hear a train going woo woo down the railroad tracks,
right.
blocks away, I'd be sitting in my fucking chair. Next thing, my mom would look over and she'd go, Bill? I'd be out. I'd be sleeping. Because that damn train would put my ass to bed. And granted, yeah, I still love trains. So every time that there's a train that I know when exactly the trains go by because I can hear them. No matter where, if I'm here or if I'm at work. If I'm at work and the trains are going by, I always say, taking a break. I'm going to go take my break. I'd step outside. I would listen very closely. I could hear the train over the fucking traffic. I go, I miss that sound. But, cool. Yeah. The only time that I ever got away from all this goddamn noise, highway, cars driving by, high speeds, blowing their horns, doing whatever they were fucking doing back in the day, I would just go to my grandma's house, be like, so excited because my grandma lived exactly 2 blocks from a railroad track. 2 freaking blocks. And if you don't know how big a block is, it's exactly 0.5 miles. Maybe less. But still, she lived 2 blocks from a railroad track. From the old neighborhood. And I could logistically be in her house or be outside, and whenever a train went by, I'd be going, ah. And my grandfather would have to go, ting, 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 tap me on the shoulder and say, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just listening to the train. And he's like, Oh, okay. Sometimes he gave me a little bit of a kick in the pants. You know, not too hard, just hard enough to where it kind of, I went, ow, Grandpa, what'd you do that for?
Get your head out of the clouds.
Pretty much, is what he would say. But I'm getting off topic.
Oh, no, there's no topic with us. We're crazy. But you know what? I did just think about something. This is the final weekend of the year. This is the last Friday. Last Friday of the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
We logistically only have a few days. New Year's Eve, I'm not too sure if I'm going to be going to watch the ball drop at my brother's or if I'm going to be here. I seriously don't know at this time. But I can keep you informed if I'm here or not, though.
All right, I'm not sure what we're doing either. Normally, because of the kids, we just let them kind of stay up, and then we all kind of go bah humbug and go to sleep. But
well, that's what me and my brother does. Is he'll let his boys stay up, you know, as long as they can at night on New Year's, and if they accidentally fall asleep, then we put them to bed, or he'll put them to bed, or whichever. But you know, they're getting to the certain point of age where they're up until the crack of dawn, almost. Not quite, though.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. We kind of had a really crappy Christmas this year, and we normally just get, you know, stuff for the kids and have a big Christmas. We had a lot going on, and it didn't get done this year. So
you're telling me.
Right? I decided this year we're going to have Christmas late, so the kids will have their Christmas later, but we included the adults this year. So at Walmart, and I don't know if they're on sale because I should have looked, damn it, but at Walmart they had these giant candy canes filled with little bottles of alcohol for like $4, like maybe 5 or 6 little bottles of alcohol. And I'm going to tell you, I get drunk at the smell of a wine cork, so it won't take much. But I bought each one of us one for our stockings. And so
I know what I'm getting Angel next year.
All right. I'm thinking New Year's Eve, I might be like, whoa.
I'll send her some pussy in a can.
Oh my God! Yeah, you legitimately need to send me that text. Like, that was so funny. I'll have Lance try it because I don't want to be caught drinking pussy in a can. I'm sorry.
Oh, why not? Come on, Angel.
Hey, be a little bold. It's a new year, whatever, right?
I did it. Now you gotta do it.
Well, send me a can. I'll do it. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, there is something big going on here. Like last year I got to go see my hero in concert, which is Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, you traitor!
In July, but coming up in August in Lincoln, Nebraska, is going to be 2 of my second favorite artists, and that is Maroon 5 and Meghan Trainor together. I can't believe they're going to be together on stage. And so I'm looking to get some tickets quick for August. I want to go see Maroon 5 and Meghan Trainor. I think that'd be a cool concert to go to.
Well, I know those bands, but I'm not a real big fan of their music.
Okay, well, let me put this out to you then. Here in Lincoln, Nebraska, because Nebraska rules, in about April, Mr. David Allen Coe is going to be appearing. So, it's going to be a good time for all. Good time for all. We're just, I don't know, it's going to be so much fun. Like, for all these concerts that are coming, all these people that are coming, no matter what kind of music you listen to, there's always some good stuff. Like, check out your Ticketmaster. And no, I do not work for them. I'm not promoting them, but it's a good place to get tickets.
Definitely.
Yeah, so, yeah. I sound like a radio broadcaster, don't I? Like, just check it out.
Without your coffee!
I do have coffee now. I do. Oh, wait. No,
Damn it!
More. Can you get me more? Can you hand it to him and get me some coffee? Thank you.
Please?
I need more! Coffee, cappuccino!
But, no, logistically, I have to ask you this, seeing how you're a radio broadcaster. Have you heard anything about Ozzy Osbourne yet?
As far as...
his age?
Oh, that man's old.
Still on stage.
Cher! Oh my God, Cher is coming to Lincoln, Nebraska too, really soon actually, and I'm thinking, that woman is like ancient! Ancient!
Hell yeah, she is.
But she still sings like a freaking teenager.
Yeah, I should know. I've watched a YouTube video of her on like being a special guest for like some TV show, and she was saying that she's doing like a show, and you know she did like a short, not a very long song, but it was like probably about like a quick 4-minute song. And it wasn't. It was one of her long songs. She just broke it down to a short version.
Right.
But yeah, she can still like a fucking goddamn teenager. She's older than fucking dirt, but yeah, she's still got the voice of a teenager when she sings.
I'm gonna tell you, I went 2 years ago to see Joan Jett.
Yeah.
And oh my God, like I just sat there and stared in awe because I loved her back in the 90s, and I'm thinking, oh my God, but she was absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing.
I don't know if you remember, Angel, the winters we had back in the late 1985s, from back in 1985 to 1995, those winters where they were cold, deep snow, all this other shit.
Oh God, the winter of 91 was the worst. We had to dig out of my upstairs window to get out of the house.
The winter of 91, I was going to school, and I logistically thought we were not going to have school. But yet, I get up that morning to get ready to go to school. You know, I eat my breakfast. I got dressed, and I was getting ready to put on my socks and my boots to go outside and shovel for my mom. You know, so we could get in the car and go. You know, I was going to shovel the driveway. The next thing I know, I hear my mom saying, Bill, school's canceled. There's no power.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that stuff's scary.
The thing I'm sitting there going, okay, no school? Yes! No fucking school! Well, I didn't say that, but I thought, yay, no school. I ain't got to go to school today. Yay, no fucking school. Woo, 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 woo. I'm sitting there dancing, singing, like fucking kicking my heels and all this shit, like jumping up and whatnot. And, back in those days, that was the best goddamn winter because the snow was, logistically, if you were an adult, it was up to your knees almost. But nowadays, we barely get any goddamn snow outside. We may get
I'm pretty glad.
2 inches tops for a week, and then it disappears.
I'm pretty glad about that, though, because I get really nervous where we live for the really cold.
Around here, Angel, I would love to have those winters back. The deep snow to where I can actually enjoy Christmas because it's white and Christmassy with a Christmas tree. All green and colorful and whatnot.
If it would only snow on Christmas, it would be great. But I hate the snow.
Logistically, I did this year. Is like a week before Christmas, all year long before Christmas, I was asking Mother Nature to let it snow from Tuesday until Thursday. Enough snow on the ground to where you can see no goddamn grass, and to have at least a white winter, a white Christmas.
Yeah.
And yet,
I don't like
she ripped me off. She ripped me off. She didn't let it fucking snow like I asked. And I was even very polite.
Mother Nature needs to get her a Tinder date, I think, because
What is she doing? Taking a fucking holiday and saying, screw you? Like, I'm not doing shit this year because everybody is polluting the Mother Earth? Come on. I do my part. I fucking do my part. Date. You know what? What I seriously do, Angel, is I seriously fucking walk all over hell. I don't drive. I fucking pick up all the goddamn garbage on the side of the road. I literally take a day and go down one road, pick up all this fucking garbage that people just seem to do this. Drive on by, open their window, throw their garbage out. And it goes all over hell.
You know, when I lived in Florida and we went through a hurricane, somebody asked me one time about how I dealt with hurricanes, and I said, oh my God, they're nothing like the tornadoes that were in Nebraska, because a hurricane, you kind of have some warning that they're coming.
Oh, yeah.
A tornado, you know, you don't have any warning with a tornado. It just pops up whenever it wants to.
Exactly.
So I said, I'm pretty, you know, excited. We used to go buy beer and stuff for, you know, a hurricane party. And one day there was a huge disaster in the area. It was worse than it usually is. And there was just trash on the whole beach. And I said, you know what? That is Mother Nature's way of throwing up all the crap you people put in the freaking ocean.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? Logistically, when I started doing all this, which was probably when I was maybe 14 years old, if I remember correctly, I started doing nothing but this. I was riding a bike. I was walking around picking up fucking trash. And, you know, I wasn't driving. I wasn't doing any of the shit that people are doing nowadays. Anytime I seen a little bit of garbage on the side of the road, I logistically had trash bags in my backpack, 55-gallon trash bags that I would buy myself. And I would literally do this, is I would take a whole day and go up and down certain streets and pick up fucking trash. I had the gloves.
Right.
You know, the fucking, the gloves that, you know, they use at hospitals. I was using those. I was picking up fucking trash. And I would sit down, be like, okay, you know, look at my watch. It's lunchtime. Pull out my lunch. Eat my lunch, and I would put my lunch container back in my bag, and I would continue on until dinner.
Right.
I would go home for dinner, then I'd be like, okay, I'm going back out to pick up more trash. The bags I would fucking collect in one day, I could fill a dumpster. Not a small dumpster, a big, long dumpster is what I could fill with all the goddamn trash I picked up throughout the years. Nowadays, people are just driving by, throwing their shit out their window, which pisses me off because when I'm walking down the road, and after I pick up this road one day, I'll go out the next day, go walking down the same road, going, oh my fucking God, look at all this goddamn trash. And I just fucking cleaned the son of a bitch, no longer than 24 hours ago. That is what really pisses me off.
We had a picture of us in the newspaper, the local newspaper, because I was holding up a muffler. We, as a Girl Scout group, and this was umpteen years ago, I'm not going to date myself, but when we were younger, we were in the Girl Scouts, and my mom was the leader, and she decided we were going to adopt highways. This is way before they put the little signs up and all the fun stuff, you know. And we would go in some of the most littered areas with big trash bags, and we would just pick up. But it was so gross. Like, we found condoms and, you know, just weird stuff all the sides of the road. But we got in the newspaper because that's what we did. We just
were cleaning up the environment.
Yeah, and then we always planted trees too, like, because there's so many that don't have it. We would come up with ways, like at our school and stuff. We would even say, we would give away, like, we'd go plant some little seedlings, and then when they got big enough that they would survive being transplanted, we would go to the school and, like, that was one of our fundraisers. We would, we called it an air party, like, create air at your home, here's your plant, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was really neat. It was really cool. But
the fundraisers I used to do, and this was all by myself, the fundraisers I used to do is Okay, you know those indoor greenhouses that you could have, like for tomatoes and whatnot? Well, I logistically started growing baby trees. You know, I had different varieties like oak, ash, maple, pine. You know, I had not a lot, but I had enough to fill one shelf of each kind. And I only had like 4 shelves, so I could only get 4 kinds. You know, I bought the fucking seeds. I fucking got them to freaking, you know, got them wet, kept them in a towel for 24 hours so they would grow roots. Then I would put them in dirt, and then I would keep them inside where it was warm, kept them watered, and I had my own misting system hooked up. So when it was time to mist, and it was on its own timer, it had all the all the ingredients that they would need, like vitamins and whatnot. And I would always go out to like a farm, and I would ask a farmer if I could get liquid cow manure, 5 gallons of it. They would always give it to me for free. Of course, knowing me, none of the bad smells bothered me anymore. Back in the day when I was a kid, they bothered me. But as I was growing up around it, I got used to it. So, you know, I would bring home 5 gallons of manure, liquid manure, and that's sloshing around and whatnot. And people are like, oh my God, what the fuck's that smell? Oh, Jesus Christ. What you do, shit your pants? I'm going, no, it's liquid cow manure from the farm down the road. I asked for 5 gallons of it so I could do logistically my thing with it. And they're like, what are you going to do? Eat the son of a bitch? I'm like, no, I'm using it on my plants. It's good for fucking plants.
I was
dumbass.
There's a better liquid gold now that smells a little better. We were raising worms for a while, had a little worm farm, and it's liquid gold. I swear to God, the juice that they leave behind is liquid gold.
Well,
it is the most amazing.
I've tried that. It doesn't help the plants. The liquid cow manure, which is my liquid gold, that makes the freaking plants grow twice as fast and twice as much.
Yeah, I don't know, because we have so many cows around here. Maybe our plants are different. Because like this worm juice, this black gold as we call it, was amazing. And like I use that, and because we have really good soil here in Nebraska, like we're amazing farming community
yeah, it
area.
depends on the soil you use too for the worms.
Yeah,
I mean,
our soil is amazing.
See, I logistically had a worm farm, and I had, you know, a couple different totes filled with different varieties of dirt, and none of them worked. I ordered dirt from different parts of the country, still wasn't good enough. I even ordered it from where you're at. It didn't even fucking work for me. Until I found out you can do a combo, a combination of dirt in your area. All you do is you take the worms, put them in the dirt, let them get used to it for a minute. Then what you do is you take liquid cow manure and you pour a thin coat in different areas of the dirt. And I'll tell you what, that actually improved a hell of a lot, because the worms love manure. They love to eat that shit.
Well, I'm going to tell you, this area is so good that we've actually, the government has come in and allowed a few hemp farms in the area, and the farmers were really excited about it because it's a great cash crop. However, they had to destroy the crops because our soil is so good that the THC levels in them were way too high. So they had to get rid of the crops.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I was keeping these little trees alive for about a year before I could actually transplant them into a bigger pot. But you know what? I kept growing these goddamn trees, and I kept doing this every year. I kept, you know, as I would trim a leaf off of one of the trees, I would make, you know, I would put it into like my one machine that would let it grow roots, and then I would put it in soil, and then I would continue to do that. It was like a cloning machine. is what it was. And I was logistically cloning all these plants, all these trees, and I kept growing and growing and growing these damn things. But when it was time for me to do my end of the deal, where, you know, I go out and plant them, you know, I had kids coming out and helping me, which was nice, you know, but I was the only one that was actually that started this off. I logistically started going through and seeing, you know, where they were cutting down trees, and I'd be like, okay, this area needs some trees, and they're cutting them all out. So I would go and put a couple of one of each tree in that area, and I would put a little bit of tape on it, you know, color tape or whatever, and it said, do not touch, do not hit. You know, and I would make sure, you know, they were tall enough, probably about 2 foot tall is where I was always making sure that they were, so I could transplant them into the ground. And, you know, I would have them marked off and whatnot, and I gave a couple to some schools around here. And I was like, you can have your kids, you know, plant these, you know, for a fundraiser or whatnot. But my fundraiser is I was raising money for, you know, like a local church or a school or whatever needed the money. I was always doing the fundraiser it myself.
Right.
I was the only one in it, running it, doing all this shit. And still, to this day, if anyone in my town needs a fundraiser done, you know, I do this. I'll start doing, you know, the trees, getting them ready to transplant and all that. It takes me a year, but if you let me know ahead of time and when you want it done, you know, I can get this all ready, and then I will do a special thing where I'll get a hold of all the radio stations around here. They'll start getting my name out there for the donations, for what I'm doing and this and that. And, you know, people can always put their donations in my jars that I've got around town. Of course, all my jars are in, you know, like in like stores and whatnot, and I'll go around probably every week and collect it and keep it in a big jar. You know those big plastic totes that like cheesy poofs come in?
Right.
That's what I keep it in. So every time I get, you know, loose change or, you know, money, you know, the green stuff, I put the green in there and I sort the change. I wrap all this change. I'll take it and exchange it for money, and I'll put it in there. I never spend any of it. I'll spend my own money on these trees, but that money is for whatever donation I'm helping out, you know, type thing. It will take me at least a year to fill that whole jug full of cash. And by the time it's full, that would be at least $200,000 to $400,000. That's not including ones, 20s, 10s, 5s. I take all that and I'll exchange it for like a 20. You know, stacks of 20 or whatever, however many I can get from a bank. And I'll put it back in there, grab the next set, go to a different bank, do the same thing. Can I get, you know, 20s, this in a stack of 20s, you know, I'll take some of this money and I'll keep taking it and exchanging it every other day. That way I don't get any red flags from the bank going, what's this for? And I literally tell them, it's a donation that I've been doing, you know, for a church or a library or a school. You know, I'm trying to help out my community. And then they're like, oh, right. No red flags. You're good. Type thing.
Yeah, we had to open, like I use Wells Fargo, and we had to open a special account, donation account, because it has to be tax, like, so the taxes know. But, I mean, they didn't tax us, but they know that we're doing it for a reputable reason. And because my radio station's a non-profit, and so we go through a lot of hullabaloo, but we get a lot of money fast because we do, like, live auctions and stuff. And usually what I do is I contact, like, artists Matt Ferris one year donated like cowboy hats and stuff like that, and Chubby Checker, for one of the auctions we did for a young boy with cancer, he donated an autographed guitar for the auction, and it was really weird, and I was so disappointed because it didn't go very high, but the apple pies that the local ladies cooked went higher.
Well, see, I don't get anything
terrible.
like that, but, the local people around here, they cook pies and whatnot, and they take them there and they auction them off. The only thing I do is I raise the fucking money. I don't get any profit. I get fed for free. I don't care about that. Or I'll get drinks free for doing all this. As long as I'm doing it, I'm fucking doing it. The only thing is I don't do it for a profit. I do it for the fun. Okay? And I do it for a cause as well. My cause is if it raises the money for the whatever I'm doing it for, if it helps them out, I'm golden. That's like a sign from God saying, hey, a pat on the back. Good job, Bill, shit. Keep it up. Type thing. But I don't take any profit from it. If they say, hey, here's a year's worth membership free for you to come in and, get a book, rent books from us, from like a library or whatever, I'll take it, That way I can go get my nephews a book and they can sit there and read it. I'll take it back, go get another one throughout the whole fucking year. I'll do that. If it's anything like that, like if someone says, here's a year's worth of renting from a library, or here's a year's worth of gym membership, or here's a year's worth of drink on us, for helping. That's cool. I don't fucking care. Here's a year's membership for getting fucking free coffee for a year. Awesome.
I didn't get anything, but I don't care either. So.
Well, the first time that I got something like that, when I started doing this, I was doing this for to help what the hell was it back in the day? Like this one kid around my area had cancer and I was helping out. The parents from the kid's parents actually bought me a year's worth of coffee from Tim Hortons.
Aww.
And I got that free for raising the money for this kid to get a transplant or whatever he needed for his cancer. And after that day, I've been doing it since. I would take my own time out of my day and go do this. But now people are just having like this children's hospital, which you don't pay shit for or anything. Nobody gets a hold of me anymore for donations. Most of the places around here are closing. I could at least help them out. Like, we had a Sears around here years ago. I could have helped them raise the money to stay open a little bit longer. Because they had fucking a lot of shit that was awesome.
Right. Oh my goodness.
So, the thing is, I do miss, like, the Sears around here because they had, like, tools, they had some kitchen stuff you could buy, like coffee pots, whatnot, beds,
right.
Clothes, and they also had an automotive department, which was nice. And, I wish I could have helped them out to, raise some money to keep them open. But by the time I offered, they closed their doors.
Yeah, that's terrible. They went all over the country. They were closing down. So.
Yeah. it's just way too bad because they were fucking nice. Their prices were decent. You know, they had vacuums as well that I bought from there. And by the time I was getting ready to take a vacuum back that I had a lifetime warranty through them, you know, for them to fix it, they were gone. And nowadays, there's hardly any Searses around here. You got to go online to Sears. And it's like, right. I'm not doing that shit. I don't want fucking hackers knowing my fucking goddamn credit card number so they can start charging my ass for shit that I don't even want. You know? The only thing I pay for...
I don't worry too much about that. I don't worry too
well,
much
the
about
only
that.
thing I pay...
Good.
Yeah, well, the only thing I pay for online is like my freaking TV that I had to recently purchase. Because my first TV that I bought when my father passed away, I had over 10 years and nothing has happened to it. Until it finally said, I'm done, and bit the dust and would not turn on ever again.
Aww.
Because when my dad...
I buy everything online. I can't believe you don't... You know how convenient that is? I pay my utilities
I would rather
online.
go to a goddamn store and buy it from the damn store instead of buying it online and have to wait fucking days for it. Where if you buy it from
on
the
Amazon, it's
if
2
you
days
buy it from,
and I don't have to drive.
If you buy it from the fucking store, you can get it the same goddamn day and bring it home.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The closest store in my little community is 45 minutes away. So by the time I get my ass all ready and rounded up and have somebody, you know, go with me or whatever, and we get to the store, I forget what the fuck I went there for in the first place.
Not me. I logistically
yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, now, see, when my father passed away, he left me $5,000. Me and my brother, $5,000. My brother spent his $5,000 on a vehicle. I spent my $5,000 on a TV stand, a computer desk, and a computer for my mother.
Right.
I logistically spent my money wisely. I bought a new TV, a TV stand, and a computer desk for my mom. Whatever I had left over, I bought me something fun to play with.
Right.
Which was a PS3 at the time when my father passed away.
Aww.
And that was over 10 years ago. And I had my TV, my Vizio TV that I had, which was a 48-inch, pardon me. It was a 48-inch, nice TV. And as soon as my nephews were born, about 8 years later, you know, they loved my TV because I could turn my TV on. And it wasn't one of these smart TVs. It was just a regular flat screen TV that I could watch TV on or turn it over and play games. And that was it. And then about 2 years after they were born, it bit the dust. So I had to ask my brother, dude, can you give me a ride down to Walmart so I can buy a goddamn new TV? He's like, yeah. So I bought me a new TV, but it's not the same size. The size that I was going to get was another 48-inch, but it was going to cost me about $1,500 to get. Actually, $1,500, but, you know, I only spent my dad's money that he left me when he died. I spent my money wisely, and I only spent $800 on a 48-inch that day.
Right.
And I was like, I'm not paying that fucking much for a goddamn smart TV. So I bought a 38-inch. And I've had this for almost a year now, and, you know, it's got Netflix, and it's got all this other shit on it that I like, and it's got YouTube, it's got fucking Netflix, and it's nice, but the only thing I use on it is Netflix and YouTube. That's it. And I switch over to my game console, which is the PS4, and I play games on it. That's it. I don't use it that much anymore. It's the only thing I use it for. But logistically, you know, any TV I buy, I always make sure, you know, I put it, whenever I buy a new TV, I'll put it in my phone, and when it bites the dust years down the road, I'll go, oh shit, I've had the TV for this fucking long, like 10 years. Nice. I don't do anything to my TVs. The only time I'll do something to the TV is if I'm taking it down off the TV stand to move my TV stand. That's it. If I'm rearranging my living room, I'll take it off the TV stand and I'll move my TV stand, put it back on, and that'll be done.
Right.
That's the only time I move my TV. Any other than that, the only thing is I just spin my TV to where I can see it when I'm playing games. When my mom is not around, I'll turn my TV to where I can actually play a video game with like you or some of my other friends, or you know, if she's around and we're watching Netflix, I'll have it turned where I can still see it, but where she can see it as well.
Right.
You know, but where I logistically have my TV, and of course you can see my kitchen in the background, which I really don't give a fuck about. And you can see my Christmas lights around my island and some around the windows, and you can see a partial part of my tree, which is right about here, but other than that, that's about mid-section of the tree, but other than that, I don't fucking care. You know how many people were ripping on me for this when I first started broadcasting? On how my living room looks? I'm like, I don't give a fuck how it looks. The stuff up on the island is the stuff I use. Like my hat, my fucking
right.
zip ties, duct tape, Christmas decorations, a bottle of liquid, or yeah, well, pretty much like a bottle of fucking Captain Morgan's or whatever I have up there. I logistically put that stuff up there because A, I can reach it, and B, you know, I can sit here and still grab whatever I need off my island from behind me.
Right.
But
well, that's another reason I'm not on. Like, you heard my dog barking, but to see the little ferocious bitch would be totally different. I'm just saying.
Which, you know, I also got ripped on as well because when I first started broadcasting, okay, I don't know if you remember this website, but it was called JTV. This is when I first started broadcasting. I had my own laptop, and I was broadcasting off of that constantly, every fucking day. I was going on there doing rants, what grinds my gears, all this. And I was also, you know, as I was recording, it was also saving on my computer so I could upload it to YouTube. But after probably 2 years of doing that, I logistically was getting fucking things from YouTube saying, or, you know, people were reporting me for bad language. You know, I would have no fucking shirt on, and I'm a fucking dude. And people are like, nudity! I'm like, I'm wearing fucking shorts, asshole. Come on. I don't have a fucking shirt on because it's hotter than the hubs of hell outside during the summertime. You know, I'm sitting here sweating my ass off.
Showing. Come on, you shouldn't show your nipples on here.
I don't fucking care if I do show my nipples. Woo! You ought to go back and see this one. Woo! Nipple! Who gives a fuck? But
yeah, you know. Well, at least I'm not showing mine. I mean, come on. But you know what? In some states, it's now illegal to go without my shirt. So I could just go to those states and then go on there and
be like, it's all legal.
I think Missouri and Kansas now I could go around
topless.
You know. Yeah.
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
Topless.
Major Wood.
Made you look. Everybody on the YouTube's going, where's her channel? Is she live now?
No, she's not live. She chose not to go live.
Not today.
Yeah.
No,
well,
I'm so good today.
I know that you and I logistically have to get together again soon and do another dual broadcast because
we do mesh, yeah, we do. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that people tell us that because you are like my Wreck-It Ralph.
Although I still like the freaking photo you sent me when you did the Photoshop of Wreck-It Ralph, and you put my ugly mug on there.
Oh, that is so funny.
Which, you know what? If any of you guys want to see that photo,
we're gonna have to put it on the channel. You're gonna have to leave it. Like, can we put that in the comments? Is that allowed?
Actually, I don't know.
Is there a way to do that? We're gonna figure that out because that is so amazing. Like, it was so funny because all I could think of is when we're playing Dead by Daylight and we're like, oh my God, Bilber, you broke the internet. And it was so funny because all I could think of was Wreck-It Ralph. And I was like, that's just perfect. It's so perfect. Wreck-It Ralph.
Damn it, I can't do it.
Wreck-It Bilber.
Oh.
You can't? Oh. Will it allow me to do it?
Oh, but I can save the image. I'll save the image.
Okay. That is so cool. I love it. I love it. So, yeah. But I just think it's really neat because...
Oh, fuck. I can do it from here.
Yay! Oh, my gosh, yay. That's going to be so great. Everybody. So it's going to be in your comments?
No, it's going to be on the channel.
Yes. Okay, great. So everybody just check it out. It's Wreck-It Ralph as Mr. Bilber.
I haven't put it up yet. I got to download the
okay,
app.
Well, you will, so they'll know. It's so funny. Okay. So, yeah, it's going to go viral. No, I'm kidding.
I hope not.
Oh, come on. That's just so much fun.
Here it is. Play PS4 second screen. Downloading right now. Which means I have to fucking put in my goddamn cell phone number, do the fucking security code they send me. Then I have to go through. So, in order for that, I have to logistically, come on. I have to go to AR Studios to show you folks.
I get her done.
So, yeah. Give me a minute.
That is because you consistently break the internet. So.
Oh, shut up, Angel!
That's probably why Minecraft, I'm blaming you. That is probably why Minecraft changed. It is all your fault.
I hope not.
No, it's not. I'm just teasing. Don't take it so hard. I'm sorry.
Oh, bullshit. You're not sorry. You're laughing your ass off. Come on.
No, those are actually tears. I'm crying for you. I mean, yeah. Oh my. So terrible. Oh my gosh. Just behave. It's funny.
Select all images with cars. Okay, I can do this. There's a car.
Nope, that wasn't a car. No, I'm kidding.
Please select all. No, it's just verifying crap where they give you a picture at the top saying select images with, and then it shows you and tells you underneath. Car. Well, that's a back of a semi, but. And that's a bike. Traffic lights. Traffic light. What the hell? Buses. Bus. Wait.
This one bus, was it a red bus, a green bus, a yellow bus? Woo, bus.
Okay,
bus.
Come on. I don't want.
Wheels on the bus go round.
Yeah. Well, I had to do a verifying picture 4 fucking times for it to sign in, Now I got to enter a code that they're sending me on my goddamn cell phone. This is what I hate about these fucking apps sometimes. Back in the day when they first released them, you didn't have to do any verifying. But now you gotta fucking verify. Check your mobile phone for a text message. Enter the code below. Come on, send it to me. Resend code. Has been sent to your mobile number. I'm fucking waiting for it. So whenever I can get this verification code, you know, this code so I can sign into my system, then I can show you folks this picture, which you're gonna freaking laugh your ass off about, because this is so goddamn funny. I should have had this all done this morning, so I could have put this picture up.
Well, you didn't
when
know
I went
that
live.
I was gonna bust out with you breaking the internet. You didn't know. I mean.
Oh, I fucking knew it all right, goddammit. I just didn't know when you were gonna do it.
Well, we're not playing Dead by Daylight, so you
Yet!
Yet. Oh, that is so funny. That's so terrible, too. It's funny. But, oh my.
Don't tell me I've got to go look at it. Let me go to my fucking email. So I'm probably going to have to fucking go to email. Come on. I should have gotten the fucking email right now. Yahoo Mail.
Yahoo.com.
No shit. No, I don't want the fucking Yahoo. I just want to go to my Yahoo Mail. There it is. Log in. Because, see, my PSN name on here is through Yahoo. So, what the hell? Come on. Thank you. I already know the password's correct. Remind me later. I don't want to enter my number.
It's 8675309.
I accept. Fucking thing.
Of course you do. I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it, Kat. Inbox. Tap to get your Yahoo Mail. No. You know what? Screw you. I'm going to do it this way. Sign out. I'm going to go through the frickin' computer. Come on, I said sign out. Damn it. Yeah, sign me out. God damn. Really? Gotta log back in. Autofill's on, so autofill. Sign in. Resend a fucking code, because I haven't gotten it yet.
This is so much trouble. So much trouble.
No shit.
I should get off here pretty soon. I have a lot of things to do today, but this has been totally cool. And just remember, this is the very last Friday of the year, so enjoy it. Do whatever you gotta do to make it fun. I personally am gonna be on the run today, so I hate it. I'm always on the road anymore, but let's add a little silver lining to that. I recently acquired a new vehicle because, as you probably remember, my car didn't have any heat, and in the Nebraska winter, that sucks donkey do.
I remember you telling me about that, Angel.
Yeah, it was horrible. Like any appointments we had, like we had this little tiny heater that we bought off of Amazon, which was no good, by the way, that we plugged into the cigarette lighter, and it like made this little tiny space on the window where we could actually see out to drive, and we were all sitting there going. So yeah, we bought a new vehicle recently. And
let me guess, you traded that one in for a newer vehicle.
I wish. No, actually, my Ford was a 2003, and I have a 1998 Windstar.
How the hell did you get a 1998 Windstar? Those were supposed to be crushed.
I don't know. It's amazing though, because like when we bought it, everything is like cool on it so far, and they took really good care of it. Like, it's not even faded inside. And it's
so you didn't buy it from a dealership. You bought it from somebody, from the original owner. Nice.
Yes. And, you know, the funny thing is, it's really a crazy story, but I bought a shop here in town. It's called the Sugar Shack. And this lady's, like, world famous for her Sugar Shack candles. And we bought her warehouse building. And
son of a bitch, I can't do it.
Oh, no, we'll figure it out. But when I went to buy the vehicle, I went to another town to buy it, and it happens to be the parents of the lady I bought the Sugar Shack from. So now, not only do I have her building, but when I park in front of it, it's her parents' vehicle.
I have an idea how people can see this.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can go put it in the comments.
No, I was just
going to leave pictures? Oh.
I don't think you can, but I was just going to No.
Are you on the... Don't you have...
No, I am on my phone.
Your phone. Oh my goodness, the phone is such a problem. It's such a problem.
Oh man, I wish I could do this.
La 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 la, problem child.
Wait a minute. Maybe if I go to my YouTube, maybe I can do it manually through there while I'm live. I'm hoping. Come on, phone. Move your ass.
Oh my goodness gracious, golly gee willikers.
Oh my goodness, great ball of fire.
Oh my word.
My channel, come on.
It's my channel and I'll cry if I want to.
Okay, there we go. Now, can I frickin' put it in here as a
peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Oh no, you can't.
Oh, this is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking, I tell you. Oh, shoe polish. Oh, I pulled into your channel and I'm like, no, I can't wait. There. Okay, so now I'm watching. Hello!
Yeah, now you can see me.
Hello,
nipple! I don't fucking care.
Quit showing off your nipples.
Woo! But what I'll do is I will put it on Twitch or Twitter. What I'll do is I'll freaking copy
You're not Twitter, you're Twatter.
No. Seriously. If you folks want to see this picture, I'll put my Twitter name, my Twitter account name in the comments. You guys can go to that. You can go to Twitter while you're watching this, I think, if you're on a computer. You can go to that, watch it. Or you can come to, you can watch me while you go to that and look at it type thing. Because I'm doing that right now. I literally am watching myself, as you guys can see. Kind of.
I'm watching you.
Exactly. But I'm also loading up my Twitter. So.
Twitter. Okay. See, that you should be able to hold that picture. Hello, W.
Triple.
You should be able to put the picture on your phone like that and just hold it up to the screen like that.
Want to see who knows you on Twitter? Take a peek. No, thank you.
Oh, that could be scary. Who knows me on Twitter? Who's a Twitter twatter?
Well, I can also do this. I gotta get to the fucking top here. I've got a shit
I can't even leave a comment on your channel. Why can't I leave a comment?
Because you're not. You don't have the live chat turned on.
How do I don't know how to do that. Oh, but I can't leave pictures in the live chat anyway. Whatever.
No. But
whatever. I'll just let you figure that out. I'm gonna like forget about that for a minute. I'm frustrated.
Okay. Listen, the way you go to the chat is you go, if you're watching it like on your phone or whatever, you have this little. Oh, fuck it. I gotta turn down my brightness so you folks can see. Okay. Okay. You gotta go to. Fuck. You gotta go to. Fuck. Come on. Focus! Focus,
I'm
goddamn.
not gonna go to fuck. Quit telling me to go to fuck.
No, I'm telling my camera on my system.
I know, I'm just kidding.
You gotta go to live chat right there, the center. It's in between, like, the thumbs up, thumbs down, share, report. You go to live chat and it brings up the chat. Just like that.
No, I'm not doing it. You can't make me nanner.
Or you can go through the system and watch me on the channel.
Hey, system watcher. No. All right, on that note, I'm going to say happy last Friday of the year. You may or may not hear from me until next year, which is not that far away. So
it's only a couple days away. Jesus Christ, come on.
I know, but it's like, it seems like forever. It's forever away. Like, I'm not going to see you again until next year. Not till next year.
Yeah,
Maybe
I know,
tomorrow.
but...
Just kidding.
Let me go to my profile on Twitter real quick.
You check out that profile on my Twitter. You don't Twitter on the Twitter. No, you don't do that. You just quit Twittering.
Here's my Twitter account. You go to Twitter, and then you go to Bilber100. Just search for it, and you'll see my beautiful face. Not my ugly mug is more
Ralph.
like it.
Wreck-It Ralph.
That's an idea! Whoa. Angel, that's an idea. I could put that picture as my profile picture.
There you go. You wrecked the internet, and everybody knows it. And every time that you join me, we wreck the internet together because people are going to be very crazy that we're together again.
Okay.
We just go crazy.
Well, here is my Twitter account. Okay.
Twitter. You guys are so funny. All right. So I keep saying that I'm getting out of here. I am actually getting out of here. Thank you so much for having me hang out on your channel today. It has been absolutely fun. Remember to be kind and nice to everybody. Happy New Year if I don't see you all or hear you all or look at you all or whatever I'm doing. Yeah. And bah humbug because Christmas is over. So I can say that now. And,
Angel, before you go, I want you to go to your Twitter and because I'm going to put. Okay, that's my Twitter right there, folks. Down in the comments, Twitter at Bilber100. You know, at Bilber100. That's my Twitter name. At Bilber100. That's the Twitter. I just put Twitter there for you guys to understand. That's where you go, and that's where you can find me at. So, but before you go, Angel, I wanted you to check out the Twitter message that I'm about to do. Come on. Where the fuck is it?
I'm on my Twitter.
Come on. I don't want none of that. There it is. Come here, Twitter. No.
That sounded so bad. Come here, Twitter. This one time on Twitter. Oh my god.
But I was going to also tag you in it, Angel.
Me? I am not a meeber. A meeber. That just sounds crazy. Meeber. Meep.
Here.
Help me. Okay, so my Twitter. Oh my god. Twitter.
And you guys can go to my Twitter profile page and you guys can see that picture. Until
that
then.
has been so much fun. That took 10 minutes to get there, but okay, we got this. No.
Well, I also tweeted to you as well, so if you want, you could also put it on yours. That way people that are following me can see that I tweeted to you, and that way we get more people coming into our channels when we go do a dual broadcast again, whenever that will be.
We don't know what that is.
Which we will have to talk more about that in privacy when we're not live.
What? Live? No, we are not. Oh my God, we're live? I'm kidding.
We've been live for the past hour 45 minutes.
I'm just kidding. That was so much fun though. I don't talk like this in real life, so I had to be live. I'm kidding.
Woo!
I talk about it at work.
If any of you have ever watched the original Batman with from back in like the 1990s, I just did a move. I don't know if you've seen that, Angel, but
I did it because I'm still trying to find the Twitter twatter.
Well, I put at DJ Angel.
There it is. Yay! So. Okay. Bum bum bum. I loved it. I'm going to
retweet it.
Retweet that shit. I'm gonna retweet that shit. Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Hey, there it is.
Retweet. No. Retweet. How do I? Oh, retweet.
You just go to it, and then you just select.
Retweet. There we go, with comments.
Yep.
Yay!
Of course, you guys can also put a comment down below that on my Twitter account. You know, going LOL or whatever, you know, that's fine with me. But I don't care. Whatever you guys say about this picture that I have on my Twitter, you know, that's your comment. I'm not going to hold nothing against you guys. You're more than welcome to say whatever you want about this picture that Angel created.
I'm gonna go put my face in the girl, on your shoulder, and we'll redo it.
Oh my God! There we go. Do it.
Okay, well, I have to go now. I will do it later. I think it's hysterical. We will do it.
Make sure you send it to me too.
I will. That is so much fun. Okay. In the meantime, quit breaking the damn internet.
Never! I will never stop breaking the internet. I will always break it because I am powerful. I am strong.
Hey, don't you be that strong with me.
Well, I gotta hold you up on my shoulder somehow. I gotta be that strong. Come on.
Are you? I just had a little bit of cheesecake, for God's sakes. Jeez. Oh my God.
Well, okay, you gotta sit on my shoulder somehow.
Wiggle it just a little bit.
And who cares if you weigh a ton? I can still hold you up.
Yeah, great. If I weigh a ton, thank you for that. Okay, I only weigh 900 pounds, not quite a ton. Thank you.
Oh, I still can hold you up on my shoulder.
Right?
You gotta be strong and powerful to do that.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna break the internet all the time, damn.
Before you go, I gotta tell you this. I've had so many people from our previous dual broadcasts that we've had since we started mentioning, what do you mean by mesh type thing? Well, what I mean by mesh is we have a clicking mechanism. Like, we get along, we make each other laugh.
Clickety.
Say, for example, I'm having a really bad day, and I'm playing with DJ here, and she says something really fucking funny, and I start laughing my ass off to where I almost piss my pants. That's what I mean by mesh.
Or like when we're Grand Thefting and we look like ridiculous, but we're having a ball.
Or say if DJ's having a bad day and she's in a bad mood or whatever, and I sit here and I'm cracking jokes, trying to cheer her up. She laughs here and there. Then I know my job is starting to work. Cheering her up.
You're like my Snickers. When I'm hangry, you're like my Snickers. That's how we'll say it. You're like You're like my Snickers. I'm like freaking hangry right now, and then I eat my Snickers. Well, I'm not gonna eat you, but that's a whole different story.
Ooh, eat me, baby, eat me. Come on. Woo, woo, woo,
Oh
woo.
my! I just stepped all over that one. That one's gonna go viral.
Oh, that is gonna go viral. I'm telling you right now, that's gonna go viral.
That's
Of me
viral.
going,
Now, if it's
eat
not
me,
my
baby,
Trump
eat
talk,
me. Woo, 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 woo.
Well, then quit breaking the internet. Oh my god. No, like between my Trump rant and my Snickers craze and my eat me vocabulary, I don't know, I'm gonna lose a whole bunch of viewers because I'm just
No, you're gonna gain viewers. That's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna lose them. You're gonna gain them.
Yeah, because they all want to be my Snickers.
They'll be like, I want to be your Snickers. I want to be your Snickers. Come on. I'll be like,
Would you be
hell
my
no, I'm
Snickers?
her Snickers. God damn it.
Caramel and peanut. All right, that's it. I am out of here.
Oh, come on, say it a little longer. I know you got shit to do anyway, so.
I know, and I like, just to be honest, I really got to go to the bathroom just because I've been holding it for like an hour and some odd minutes. So, all right.
I ain't
Bye,
going
everybody.
there. I ain't going there.
Right? Don't. We don't want to break anything else.
I don't want to break my viewers going, oh my God, he went there. No! Type thing.
Yeah, don't you go there. I already went there. All right, have fun. Amazing. Happy New Year to you in case I don't see you, and I will be in touch soon.
Well, Happy New Year's to you in case I don't talk to you until after New Year's.
All right, it's such a long way away to the New Year.
It's only freaking...
Don't say it.
It's only freaking...
It's next year.
4 days away.
Oh, all right, whatever.
It's only 4 days away. Well, actually 5 days away, but still, technically 4 days away.
All right. Well, on that note,
don't you poop me. I'll go poop you. Poop you. Poop you.
You're going to break your channel. Don't do that.
I don't give a shit if I break it or not. If I break it, cool.
On that note.
I'll be wrecking. I'll be Wreck-It Bilber again.
You'll be Wreck-It Twitter. Wreck-It Twitter.
No, Wreck-It Bilber, because I'll break my YouTube channel and my Twitter channel, so I'll be Wreck-It Bilber again.
Oh, no. Okay. On that note, I'm out of here. Bye. Have fun.
Bye, Angel. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
What fun we have with each other. But yes, like I said, when we get together, when we get together, as you have seen, or as you have heard, I should say, we mesh. We're like a good combination, Like, for example, alright, I was using her and me as an example. Okay, say, for example, like, she's talking to somebody that's really getting her miffed. Like, she's getting angry at him. She's upset or whatever. Then she'll turn around and come to me, her snickerdoodle, which I hope she watches this, her snickerdoodle, and comes to me and says, I need cheering up. I'll go, oh, your snickerdoodle is here, all right. Let your snickerdoodle come down your throat. Or let your snickerdoodle slide down your throat going, wee type thing. Hey, she's the one that brought it up, not me. By saying snickerdoodle. But that was the DJ Angel show. She does have a channel, and she does have a Twitter, as you guys will see if you go to my Twitter. You can also follow her on Twitter, and you can also go to her YouTube channel, which is the DJ Angel Show, and you can subscribe to her on there if you haven't already. But on that happy note, I probably won't be doing another live broadcast this year. I'll probably do a broadcast next year. For the first year. For the beginning of the year, I'm going to do a broadcast. Not too sure what I'm going to do. But if you guys out there on YouTube that check me out and have subscribed to me, if you guys have any game besides, any games that I've got that you guys already know about, if you guys want me to play a game with DJ, you're more than welcome to suggest it. I'll talk to her about it, and we'll try a little bit of it before we go live together with a dual broadcast, and we'll go from there. But like I said, if you guys got any suggestions that you want to see me play or see us play, you're more than welcome to, say it. I will not, I repeat, I will not tolerate, most of the stuff that YouTube has. Like music. Who can stop a radio from playing music besides the person that's listening to it? Grant, if I'm listening to music while I'm broadcasting, I don't care. It's a radio station. I'm listening to them, and then, sometimes people, other YouTubers, I hate to say it, some other YouTubers actually get banded or bricked or whatever you want to call it. But, that's what happens. But now that YouTube is starting to really crack down on this stuff, which, they're going after the big broadcasters, the big YouTubers and whatnot. They haven't come after small dogs like me yet, because I'm not the top shit yet. I'm still climbing that ladder little by little, slowly. I'm not to the top to where they're going, oh, let's look at this character. He ain't making money. He ain't doing nothing. He's just broadcasting and speaking his mind. Who cares about that? Only me. And my subscribers out there. And my viewers. But if you seriously want me to, talk about something, you can leave it in the comment. You can leave whatever you want in the comment for me to talk about. If you want, me and DJ to talk about a certain topic, we'll research it. We'll do what we need to do on our end to understand what you want us to talk about, and then we'll talk about it. Or if you want us to play a game, we'll search it. We'll find out the reviews about it. We'll do all this. Okay? And then we will do a special broadcast, a dual broadcast again, probably next year. I'll have to talk to her more about that on when we want to do another special dual broadcast. I say again, schnickerdoodle broadcast as dual broadcast, but and we will go from there. But for me, I am going to stop right here, and I am going to say just a few more things before I end the broadcast. So before I end the broadcast, I want to seriously look at all of my viewers out there, every single one of them, okay? And I just want to say one thing to you folks. You guys are more than welcome to go to my Twitter, and to see that picture, just go to my profile. You can leave me a tweet on there of what you want me to talk about, or a special game you want to see me play. Okay? I am not really big on some games, but the games I've told you folks about, the games I have told you about, for example, like Borderlands, Batman, I'm not really too keen about, but I will play them. I'm still in the process of beating some games. If you want to see me do my farming game again, I'd be more than happy to do that. Start all over from scratch before I had all this stuff on my one map, all these wind turbines, all this money, and all this, starting off with what it starts you off with. I'll do that. But I just want to wish you all a happy New Year's, happy holidays. There was one more thing I wanted to talk about with her, but she kind of cut out. She actually took off. But I guess I can talk about it another day when she's with me. That's if you guys remind me about certain things. But this is going to do it for me tonight. What the heck? I haven't had my coffee yet. 1 minute. Jesus Christ. I haven't had enough coffee. Well, we have to make another cup or another pot of coffee. Alright, well, I'm going to go get another cup of coffee while I talk to you folks for a little bit longer. And I know you can still kind of see me, but not as well. Give me a minute. So, I've had people dishing me for my surroundings, as you can see. But you know what? What they tell me, your house looks like crap. I don't care. It looks nice to me. I got spare bulbs over there in case I need them. I always have spare bulbs when I need them. For my lights. Like that one right there, which you can barely see, that's right there, next to my coffee cup. Yeah. That's the only light that will take a bulb. But the rest of my house has this. Okay? These are my lights for my living room. I've got some out in the kitchen. Okay? I've got some in the hallway. I've got some in the bathroom. Well, not the bathroom, because the bathroom has a light, so I need those bulbs. But I've got some in my room. I've got some in my mom's room. Small strips. Oh, take a hike. Headphones. But, I got small strips in my mom's room for her because she only likes certain colors. She doesn't like these white ones. These white ones are just too damn bright for her. So I've got the white in the kitchen. I've got white in couple small strands in the kitchen, white, like up underneath where the sink would be. Let me show you real quick. I've got small strands right here that just brighten up the sink. Besides the kitchen light, which you can see over there, it's more over here where my finger is. Okay, that's my kitchen light right there above my hand. That brightens up enough of the kitchen to see, but when you're over the sink and that kitchen light's on, you can't see what you're doing. So I bought small LED tape lights, small ones, probably about a foot, like a foot of them, a couple of them. I put 2 of them up in there, and I tied them into the switch that's over on the wall. I've done all this. There's a light fixture up there that takes the light bulb, but why end up replacing that light bulb, this light bulb, when I can just use the tape lights? Granted, the tape lights give off more light than this light, but when you want only low light, this light works. But, other than that, I've got tape lights all over. And every time I move to, say if I end up moving from where I'm at now to a different place, yeah, I'll just take the tape lights down and leave the hooks alone. And when I move into the new place, I'll go out and buy the new hooks again. No big deal. And I'll just re-put them up and go from there. But if the ceiling's higher, I'll get a stepladder and I'll put them on the ceiling running this way. Or this way. I don't know. It depends. But, okay, well, that is going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all have a good New Year's. I hope you all had a good Christmas. I know I got a lot of Christmas gifts. And I'm sure DJ's gotten a lot of Christmas gifts. So I just want to wish you all happy holidays, a happy New Year's, and I'll see you next year. Thanks for coming. This has been Bilber 100, and I'm out, y'all. Peace! I have to grab my controllers just so I can solve it. Alright, catch y'all next year. At the beginning of the year will be my first video of the new year. I hope with DJ. Hoorah!